Good morning, everyone. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Omlola Famiwaye. Let me use this opportunity to say thank you to my viewers. Thank you to my subscribers for your support. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, and also subscribing. Um, this video I'm making this morning is with respect to the video I made earlier about the things I think we can do to reduce the issue of moral decadence in our society. I need to also establish the fact that I am not a pastor. I work as a teacher and I'm also a parent. And I feel, okay, there are some things I should put out to the world there because I feel that, this particular topic is not being taught so well in our society. Or maybe it is being taught, but people are not really getting it. But I also want to use this medium to pass this message across to people in order for them to learn one or two things from it. And this is going to be with your help by sharing to other people so that they can also benefit one thing or the other. Thank you so much because I trust that you're going to do so. Okay, so I watched this video online and I saw a very young girl. I'm sure she's not 18 yet. I'm sure she's not up to the age of a teenager. She's hiding under, like, she was smoking in the video. And then I saw that she was smoking, but she did not allow people to see her. She sat down like a normal person. And then whenever she wants to put the cigarette into her mouth, she's going to put her head under the table. And then somebody was there videoing the whole scenario. And then in my mind, I was like, no, 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 no. What is really happening in this society? How did we get here? How did it get this bad? I mean, in my mind, I was like, okay, does this mean that smoking is no longer for the adults? It is now for young children. Smoking is not even safe for adult people because even on the cigarette pack, they wrote that smokers are liable to die young. Now, what about the young ones that are now involved in this act? I was so shocked in my mind. I know that some people will be like, no, there's no new thing under the heaven. Of course, it is true. But now, I just, I started thinking that no, the world has gone, I think, beyond bad. It is safe to say the world has gone beyond bad. Because no, how can a girl of that age be involved in smoking? And you want to tell me that it is not from the home? No. I want to believe that whatever behavior all these young children exhibit in their society, it is from the home. There is an adage that says charity begins from home. If a child is caught in the act of evil, let me say evil, yes, because I see it as evil. Smoking cigarettes, prostitution, they are all evil acts. If a child or a young girl or boy is caught in this act, definitely it is from the home. I am not here to pass judgment on anybody, but I just want to be sincere because this is what our society needs. The society needs the truth. We don't need to hide anything from anyone again. Since these things are done openly, I think we should also come up with the truth openly. We should also address these issues openly. Please, I am not here to pass any judgment on anybody. And that is going to lead me to discussing what I termed intentional parenting. By the grace of God, I am a parent and I think I can say a little, even though my child, is still very young. But I think with some of the knowledge I have gotten from, church, my society, I could say one or two things about what intentional parenting is all about. I'm not going to waste our time in this video, but I want to plead with you to please watch this video to the end. If you have watched this extent, please watch it to the end and please share to other people so that they can benefit from it. Please, before I continue, I think I also need to tell you people to drop your comments in the comment section below uh like it will serve as a contribution to whatever I'm going to discuss here today, or things that you think other people can learn from. Intentional parenting. I don't have a particular definition for intentional parenting, but I'm going to explain. Before a couple decides to get married, I'm sure they know that they are going to give birth to children. And then they know that children, when they come into the picture, they cannot, like, they cannot navigate the world by themselves without our help. They need to be taught, they need to be trained, they need to be educated on how to go about their activities in the world. And you know that from cradle to adulthood, you keep learning. Even as I am now, I am still learning. Like we keep learning. Even when you are a full fledged adult, you keep learning. You still keep learning. So now we are talking about children coming into the picture after marriage. They cannot navigate the world by themselves. We cannot give birth to children and leave them as okay, take care of yourself, take your bath yourself, brush your teeth yourself, feed yourself. Infants, I'm talking about infants now. No, they cannot do those things themselves. You have to do it for them. And as they grow, you have to what? Teach them or show them how to do it by themselves so that they can also be independent, especially when they are now, they can walk by themselves. Okay, now, why am I even saying these things? The reason why I am saying it is because I don't understand why a parent at a particular time, let's say, okay, at age 9, 10, your child is still very young. Why is it that they leave them to just do whatever they want? You understand? You feel like, okay, my child was an infant and then he or she needed assistance and I had given it to him or her when they were infants. And now they are they have become children. You can send them how to buy something for you. You can send them, to get something from the market and then they will come back. But why is it that some parents will just leave their children anyhow to do whatever they want to do? Okay, okay, for instance, so that you can understand what I'm saying. Your child of like 9, 10 years comes to meet you that, mommy, I want to go and see my friend at home. And you say, go, go, but mark my day, but don't come late. Oh. And then you feel okay with a child of 9, 10 years old coming to ask for permission from you to go and see a friend. And you feel there's nothing wrong with it. I think that is where the problem starts. When you start giving your children unnecessary freedom. I'm not saying that you should be too hard on your children or you should be overprotective of them. But there are some things that I feel should not even happen at all. They should not even come to you to say, okay, mommy, give me permission to go to a friend of. Do you even know if he or she is going to where he or she says or claims they are going to? Do you know if he or she is going to meet a boy or a girl that will, molest him or her? Or even that friend he or she is claiming to go and meet. Do you know what they are doing? Where is going? Intentional parenting. I see intentional parenting as being conscious of the fact that you have a child or children to take care of. They are your responsibility and you must do it like your life depend on it. I have a child, I have a toddler. And sometimes when I just look at her, I just like, I hope I am not doing too much to this girl. But I don't think I am doing too much because I want her to be where I can see her every time, especially when we are at home. I'm not talking about when we go to school, when she's at the crèche. I know that there is somebody to take care of her. You understand? But I'm talking about when she's around me, I want to see her. I want to know what she's doing. You know that if you have toddlers at home and then you just leave them, and then they go away from your sight. Sometimes they are somewhere hiding, doing something that is, very dangerous. If you are not very careful, you will go there and you just meet, they may have broken like two crates of egg. And doing something that is very, very annoying. That is why I always like to what? Have her at sight. So that I will know what she's doing and what she's up to. Now, I am not saying that you should, be all over everywhere with your children, especially when you have teens, when you have, children that are still below the teenage years. But what I am saying is know what is going on in your children's life. Be involved in your children's life. Don't just leave them. I remember when I was growing up, when I started using phone, I was already in SS3. And if I did for the phone self, the only thing you could do was send message and call. They could not browse. My dad was a retired soldier anyway, so you should know what I mean by that. Intentional parenting. Be intentional, be deliberate about taking care of your children. Know what is going on in the lives of your children. Know the kind of friends they keep. Know what they are doing. You decide to buy phone for them. Okay, because there is money. Abi, it's fine. But what are they using that phone to do? Who are they calling with that phone? Ah, if you see the phones of some of the children that we are raising these days, honestly speaking, you as an adult, you will want to do things we don't even know they exist. Some of you can swear heaven and earth that no, my child is so disciplined. No, he's disciplined at home and he's also disciplined outside. But my daddies, my mommies, your children, some of them may not be what they claim to be at home. Intentional parenting, we really need to what? Check the lives, what is going on in the lives of our children. A couple that gave birth to children knows that they are responsible for them. I used to tell people, I said, children are ministry from God. If you are blessed with a child, just know that it is one ministry God has what committed in your hands, and you are going to give account of it. So if God gives you children and you are not looking after them as you should, hey, children are ministry on their own. And if you don't do it well, you are going to, you're going to repeat. Hello, and that is one thing that we should also have at the back of our mind, that whatever way or in whichever way we train our children now, it is waiting for us in the future. If you are just so careless about your children now, it is waiting for you in the future. And I hope that by then you will not start blaming yourself or start, blaming one, just blaming the devil. Let us be deliberate about taking care of our children. Let us know what is going on, the kind of friends they keep, where they claim they are. Hello, and also don't give them unnecessary freedom, especially when they are not adults yet. Even when they are adults, the Constitution of Nigeria says once you are 18, you are an adult in this country. But it doesn't mean that you should just leave them to themselves. Hey, you need to still know what is going on. Be friends with them and let them have conversations with you. Let them approach you. Be approachable. Some children, they don't find their parents approachable. That is why they find it difficult to like share some problems, some of the things they go through with their parents. You are never there. You wake up as early as 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning, you are out of the house, and then you come back 10 o'clock when all the children are asleep. They don't even know you as their parents. Or you give birth to your children and then you go and drop them with maybe one family member to be taking care of them for you without knowing what is really going on in their lives, and then they see you as strangers. I don't think that is how God planned this parenting thing to be. You should do it in the right way. Let your children be able to approach you, tell you things, and be a problem solver to them. Know what is going on in their life. Don't let them take their issues or matters to third parties outside. You know that there are people that will help, there are people like that, that they provide solution in a negative way. Don't worry, we will take care of it. Is it not this? And then they will eventually influence your children, and then they will teach them bad things, and then you now be wondering, where did I go wrong? Where did I do this? I mean, what did I do? You start blaming the children that you did not take care of from the beginning. Another thing I want to talk about is prayer. Prayer. The thing is, you cannot do it without God. You cannot remove God from the equation of parent. If you want to have a successful intentional parenting, then God must be there. God must be involved. So that is why you need to pray to Him. God, I commit the heart of my children into your hands. Please take over. Before you give birth at all, lay your hands on your womb and pray for your children. Pray for them. Speak over their lives. Confess positive things. They will go to the world. Of course, when they enter university, when they enter higher institution, you will not go there with them. No, but the prayers you pray now will be a guide when they get there. And the words of encouragement you have taught them with, you have trained them with, will also help them through there. Financially, you have to be there. Morally, you have to be there. Emotionally, you have to be there in every aspect possible. Let them know that you really care about them. Let them know that you are really intentional about it. You love them. That is love. Some children are not proud of their parents, because even what their parents are doing in the house is unspeakable. So what will they teach their children? What are they teaching their children? That is why I said earlier that charity begins at home. If you see any child that is exhibiting evil acts outside, then definitely it is from the family. Sometimes it is from peer pressures, yes, maybe the friends. But of course, what you have taught your child from home, what you have trained your child with from home, will guide them when they go outside. So it will not help them. Like before they even say, okay, I want to conform to the friendship of this world, then they will have thought about the things you have taught them. I want to say that I'm sorry I did not note these points down, but I want to believe that you have learned one thing or the other from this video. And you can also always go back to it anytime you need to what, just revisit it in order to refresh your memory. Please don't forget to share this video to other people so they can also benefit from it. The world is decaying every day, but we need, with videos like this, we can what, help the world to become a better place. At least if we cannot be 100% eradicated, you know it can be controlled, so that the new generations that are coming behind us will not be affected by the things that are already bad in this generation. Thank you so much. Please remember to share, like, and also drop your comments, drop your contribution in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Please also remember to subscribe and turn on your notification button so that you will be notified whenever I post any new video. Thank you so much. God bless you. See you next time. Bye.